Today we're talking all about Denali National Park. Alaska was state 47 of the 50-state project, and the last of the national parks in that series. This park was established February 26th of 1917 and holds the record for being the third largest U.S. national park at over 6 million acres, and the record for being home to the largest mountain in North America. Denali, formerly Mount McKinley, or formerly Denali, peaks at 20,310 feet, making it the third largest mountain in the world. But people like to compare how Mount Everest begins on a 14,000-foot plateau or plain, then summits to the 29,028 feet, suggesting that the actual mountain is only 15,000 feet, while Mount McKinley's base sits at about 2,000 feet above sea level and rises to the 20,310 feet, making the mountain 18,000 feet. But if we're going to choose to measure them differently, there's a Hawaiian mountain, starting below sea level, that can make its own claim to fame. So sticking to standard measurements, from sea level, the third biggest mountain worldwide is still a pretty big deal. It's so large, it creates a barrier from the moist Alaskan Gulf air, causing clouds to form around the mountain that often affect its visibility. Some say only about 30% of visitors get a clear view of the mountain due to clouds. Denali is also known as one of the coldest mountains due to its subarctic location, and one of the hardest climbs, but that's way out of my expertise. If you've ever climbed that mountain, get in my comments and tell us all about it. Denali National Park is also known for a vast amount of glaciers, covering 1/6 of the whole park. Like the many arms of a centipede, 400 glaciers flow through the park down into the rivers that eventually reach the ocean. The Kahiltna is the longest in the park, running 44 miles, but not quite as long as the 92-mile single road that runs through the park. First established specifically to protect wildlife living along the slopes and in the valleys of the Alaskan Range, and later, in 1980, the park tripled in size and included the mountain. So what wildlife is living here, you might ask? Some of the most iconic large mammals, such as grizzlies, black bears, wolves, caribou, moose, and Dall's sheep, can be seen here by visitors. Plus, many species of birds. I've got 7 more Alaska parks to research, so I just want to highlight the Dall's sheep for a second. These sheep are native to the northwest area of North America and have never been domesticated. A population of about 1,000 live inside Denali Park. At first glance, some may call them mountain goats, but the Dall's sheep differ most in the look of their horns, which can curl in a full circle. Let me know if you've been to Denali and what you'd like to see most if you got to go. I'd like to join the 30% club and get a view of that mountain, and as much wildlife as possible, but from a safe distance. Next week, we're going to talk all about one of my very favorite parks.